What's up? I'm Dichotomy, and this is 8 Bars. In this series, I'm going to attempt to make a song 8 bars at a time. Today's genre, dubstep. Let's get it! Let's get it! Just to clarify a few things before we get started, I am using a template. I have the BPM set at 145, which is pretty typical of rhythm or dubstep. I'm sticking with a pretty typical dubstep structure, having the drop come in at bar 33. I'm going to have a 16 bar, potentially have a 16 bar drop, and then the second drop will be sort of an atypical 24 bar drop. I'm going to spend as long as it takes on each section. Some might be quicker, some might be longer. I'm going to try not to get too lost in the sauce. I'm going to just keep the flow going and then rearrange and mix things down at the end. And I'm going to start at the intro. I'm more melodic focused. That's how I usually start things, is, with a good solid introduction. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, okay, go ahead and make a drop, you dumb guy. I want to see your drop chops. And well, I'm gonna start at the intro. This is the intro video, and I'm starting at the intro. That's usually how I start, so that's how I'm gonna do it. So there. I am hugely inspired by video games, and recently I played a video game called Crawl. It is a dungeon crawling beat 'em up, lo-fi, old school graphics kind of game, and I'm going to be drawing a lot of inspiration from that for this track. And why don't we just go ahead and watch the trailer together? It'll be cool, I promise.
In the dark, beneath the world, you will find only ancient crawling beasts and madness. But you hunger for primordial magics, so you can play the hero for a time, casting unnamed rituals in the dark. But when death does come in those shadows where the old gods wake, you are not free to die, but rise again as abominations, deranged and delirious. You become the beasts. You bear the horns and flash the teeth. You breathe the flames and throw the blades. You raise the dead and slice and hack against that pallid human meat.
I think you get the point. It's a pretty rad game, and a lot to draw from there. Alright, so let's get started. I'm going to load up a serum patch. I believe I have an 8-bit one that I've made a while ago. And I'm going to go ahead and just start making arpeggios for this little 8-bar loop. Maybe I'll throw on a low pass filter and sweep it, and then maybe add like a wash sort of effect to it. Alright, that's a lot of wash. I'll dial it down a little bit later. Right now I'm going to look for an impact. Okay, that's pretty good so far. All right, so I've got like three things going on, two effects, one synth line. It's like an 8-bit with a, I believe, a delay on it, little delay. Yeah, a flanger, phaser, delay, reverb, that kind of stuff. Yeah, filtered it in with a low pass filter. Had the washout, bass clefs washout, kind of wash it in and wash it out. And then I have a couple of effects here. One of them is just kind of like a sort of a reversed impact, and then the other one's just sort of a bassy and then like white noisy impact. And all together, so far, it sounds like this. Yeah, now I'm gonna look for just like another little riser. Okay. So yeah, I found like a couple more effects. One's like a vocal swell, and then the other is just like a plucky sort of pitched up riser, which I can use again later. I can actually use most of these again later. But for the sake of the intro, here's what they add to it. So pretty good little intro. I mean, the intros are usually pretty simplistic. There's not too much, at least the intros that I work on usually don't have much else going on. Maybe a vocal. I might even like really quickly rip some vocals from that YouTube video. So, I mean, I might legally find some samples that are very, very, very similar to that YouTube video. Alright, so I found a totally legit sample for which I surely have clearance, and yeah, this is kind of what I came up with. It might just be a placeholder for now. Like I said, going with the flow, not going to try to get hung up on every little detail right now. But yeah, this is what I have for an intro, and it didn't take very long at all. Like I said, some sections will be longer than others, some will be very, very brief. Not bad. It's eerie. It's creepy. I like it. All right. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Peace.